So you might be in the situation where for some reason your Nintendo DS Lite or DS, whichever one you have, is not powering on. Now, this can happen for a few different reasons. The number one reason why something like this may end up happening, for the most part, is usually because your Nintendo DS or your Nintendo DS Lite, your particular button isn't being pressed up all the way. The first thing I'd recommend doing here is going through and just basically sliding this particular power up, like the little power slider, all the way up as hard as you can. Not as hard as you can, but gently as much as you can, as high as you can. Sometimes people will just like slide this thing up a little bit, and that probably won't turn on your particular DS. These are older consoles. So as gently as you can, but as thoroughly as you can, slide this thing up, and you want to see if that ends up fixing the problem, which for a lot of people, that might end up doing it for you. Now, if that doesn't end up doing it, another thing I'd recommend doing here is to actually go through and basically plug in your Nintendo DS charger and then try doing the same thing. So plug in your charger to the top right here and do the exact same thing. So slide this thing back up, and you want to see if that ends up fixing the problem for you there. For a lot of people, that's literally all you're going to have to do is just plug this thing in, slide this thing up because your battery might be faulty. So that's another thing you can try doing as well. On top of that, if you're able to go ahead and plug this thing in, you may just want to go and see if you're able to go and plug this thing in and then basically power it on that way. Because if the battery and the lights are on, that might just mean that your charger's being weird or the power button's just being weird, but you should still be able to turn it on that way as well. If that's still not working, you may want to try going through and seeing if you can replace the battery inside of your Nintendo DS. These things are fairly easy to replace. You just have to unscrew this thing, take out the battery, then kind of go from there. It's not the most complicated thing in the world, so that might be another thing you may have to try doing as well. So that pretty much covers it up here. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, Solden.